All right, hello, all you night readers. I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Hope everybody's had a good day. Yeah, hope so. Hope you all had a good day. And let's see what our theme for the next 24 hours is. Our theme for the next 24 hours is drop the cards. All right, so let's see. Our theme for the next 24 hours will be that. And what is it? Confusion. So, well, embrace the confusion. You know, it's not always good. Every day is not going to be wonderful. For the next 24 hours, it may be confusing. That just might be the case. But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. All right, so yeah, that's our theme. Our big, wonderful theme for the next 24 hours, confusion. And there's always a lot of that around in my head, so. Okay, so we're doing live readings here on Facebook and YouTube. Facebook and YouTube. So, welcome to everyone who's coming in. I hope everything's going well. Hope soon people will be starting to come in. Not quite 6 o'clock yet. Nobody expects when I start a little early. A few minutes. No one's prepared. But that's all right. So I hope this was a good day for everyone. Yes, a very good day. Yeah. Wow, not much going on here tonight, huh? Not much going on. Well, we'll just let some music go until somebody comes in, I guess. Hello, Fairy Wren. How are you? I'm glad somebody came in. Glad somebody came to see the show. I was getting a little worried that I was going to be by myself for the night. But that's all right. That is all right. So my wife is laying down, and she has all the animals in the bedroom with her, and I'm in here all by myself. And someone is running back and forth around my house. back and forth, running. Yeah. Real fast like that. Really fast. So I would imagine it's the ghost that hangs out here. Very, very interesting. I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right, I guess. I'm just listening to footsteps running back and forth. Yep, I am just listening to running back and forth and back and forth. And I know if I open the door, then it'll go away. This happens every night when I go to bed, too. When everybody's in bed and all the lights are out. Yep, I can lay in bed in the quiet and hear footsteps running back and forth. It's interesting. It is interesting. Yeah. Hey, Lizelle, welcome. Somebody's been listening. Who do I think it is? I have no idea. I don't know who it is. When they're running like that, I certainly don't think it's my grandmother, so I don't think it's any of my grandparents. I don't know. Don't know who it is, but that's all right. Happens all the time. Happens when nobody's around. That's why as soon as nobody's out there in the living room, in the kitchen. Okay, well, you're not late. You're fine. You're fine. We're just talking about the ghost running back and forth across my living room. Yeah, very interesting. I'm just listening to the pitter-patter of feet. Yeah, it's a mystery. But yep, so that's what's going on here. So does anybody have a question? I hope it's friendly. Hey, Sailor Moon, welcome. Yeah, I hope it's a friendly ghost. I mean, they don't do anything except run back and forth whenever nobody's around. Yeah, it happens. Can you ask what Jason feels towards you? Sure. So. What does Jason feel towards you? What does Jason feel? All right, let's see what Jason feels towards Lizelle. There we go. Look at that. It just all wanted to pop out there. Okay, so Lizelle, I think Jason is feeling... I think he feels like he can't quite see you. You're off that you're off in a distance and he can't see you from where he is. He's having a difficult time, with getting to see you. That's what I think. I think that's him looking out for you. He's looking over, out over top of everything, looking for you. But I think he's having a hard time because his point of view isn't exactly good. So I think that's a big deal for him. I do think that he is interested in spending time with you, and I certainly think that he would be very happy if he got to do that. He is very serious. He is very smart, but he's a little bit. He feels like he's probably a little bit controlling sometimes. But I really think that he's looking to find that purpose that he's looking for. I think he's really fishing for a way to get in touch with you, because he really doesn't, like I said, he really doesn't know how to see things right now. He doesn't know what your feelings are, so he's been kind of distant with his feelings. That's basically what I think is a lot of it. I think he'd be happy if you guys did talk, but right now, I think he just can't see any of this stuff exactly right. Hello, Denise. Yeah, that's what I think, Lizelle. So, all right. And I saw he seems to stop communicating. Yeah, that's what I kind of saw. Sailor Moon says, can I get a 5 card to describe my mind, body, soul, and heart and personality? Oh my goodness. One for each. All right, here we go. Mind, body. I gotta put this one up because I'll never remember them all. All right. Mind. We're gonna do 1 card for every one. Okay. Mind. What's next? Body. Soul. Heart. And personality. All right. Here we go. Your mind would be happy to be renewed emotionally. Your mind would like to have a new emotional, something stimulating it emotionally. If that makes any sense to you, you would like to be emotionally involved in something in your mind. Your body, not so much. It's just it's saying that you're, I guess, basically not so strong right now, not so strong through all the stuff that's going on. You're not, you're holding up, but not holding up as well as you would like to, I would say. Your soul is juggling everything that's going on. Your soul is in the middle of, that juggling act, and it doesn't know exactly what it should be doing. It's a little wishy-washy right now, and it does. It gives you that feeling of wishy-washiness. So yeah, your soul is kind of not really balanced very well. It's not really balanced. You need to do something to balance it. Maybe meditation or something. I've heard. All right, let's see. Your heart. Your heart is open. Your heart is open to pretty much anyone who comes along that you feel good about. Whoever you feel good about. They don't have to be perfect, but they do have, but you have to feel good about them. So, they don't have to be perfect. They don't have to be, someone that is everything you could ever ask for and something everybody ever wanted. But I do see where, it just has to be somebody that you do have an interest in, but they don't have, like I said, they don't have to be the perfect person. And your personality is kind of moving. It moves along. It helps things move along. It helps things. Your personality comes across very well. It comes across really well. Sometimes you think things are funny in your head, and maybe they don't turn out to be so funny. But yeah, that happens to everybody, right? You say something, you think it's funny, it sounded funny in your head, and then all of a sudden it's not quite as funny anymore, right? Yeah. So yeah, I definitely see, but I see where your personality comes across very well with people, as you can see. Just like the boat is coming across the water. Yeah, your personality comes across with other people. So that's what I get for you, Sailor Moon. Head, heart, body, mind, and soul. Personality. All those things. Wow. So anyhow. So Denise, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Hope you are doing well. Yeah, now that I started talking more, now the running through my house has completely stopped. So you're very welcome, Sailor Moon. Very welcome. Don't forget our theme for the next 24 hours is confusion. Yes, we may be a little confused over the next 24 hours, but hey, aren't we all these days? Aren't we all quite confused with everything that's going on? We get conflicting stories from everybody that talks. Every single person that speaks about what's going on in the world right now gives you a conflicting story. So it's very easy to be confused over the next 24 hours, and probably even longer than that, right? So definitely. Hey, Mayo Girl, welcome. Glad you're here. We are very glad you are here. So, all right. So what's next? Who else has a question? Yeah, confusion. Isn't that right, though? Everything you hear contradicts what the last person said. One person talks, then another one talks, and they say something completely different. Then another one talks, and they say something completely different. And then, yeah, exactly. It's just crazy. It's all over the place. So it's easy to be confused at this time. It's definitely easy to be confused. Our governor yesterday decided that schools will be closed now until September, when school starts again. And when it starts again in September, my sister is a school teacher, so it affects her, obviously. She'll still get paid and all, and she's still doing online classes with her students. She spends I forget how many hours every day doing online courses, doing it, video chatting with them and going over stuff that they would be going over in school. So they're still getting that, they're still getting the education. They're still learning, the kids, but they're not actually going to be back in the schools until school is back in September. We usually go back right after Labor Day here. And Labor Day is usually the first Monday in September. So, all right. So who else has questions? Who else has questions? What state am I in? I am in New Jersey. Yeah, that's it till the end of the year. So it won't. That's the thing. It won't start up again till they start back in the fall. Yeah. My dad was a school teacher. My sister's now a school teacher. It was always good. It was always nice when my dad was a school teacher because he had off the same times we all had off, so we could take family vacations without ever having a problem. He never had to take time off to go on family vacations because he was off the same time, the same weeks we were off, which was cool. All right, so who else has questions? You guys certainly don't want to sit here and listen to my family. What's going on in my family? Yeah, our governor though is quite slow to open things. He opened some county and state parks, just certain ones, not all of them, and he opened golf courses. But you can only have certain tee times, and they have to be, they're spread out quite a ways. So, yeah, so that's I don't know. I guess that's okay. All right, Denise, will your 25-year-old brother find love anytime this year? Is he there with you right now listening? When will your brother find love? Will your brother find love anytime this year? He is only 25. It is very sensible to open things slowly. I have to say, I agree with the governor. I do agree with our governor. I don't think opening things quickly. They open things really fast down there in Texas. And hey, Vicky. They open things really fast down there in Texas, and the next 2 days they had the most people come down with the sickness in a 2-day period than they've had in a long time, than they have had the whole time, I should say. All right, so will your 25-year-old brother find love anytime this year? Absolutely. Look at that. He starts off with the 2 of Cups. How much better is that for a love reading? I think this has bothered. I think this has been more on your mind than it's been on his mind, to a point. I think a little bit. I think he's really, he's strong, and he can take it. He can take that he's not in a relationship right now. He knows it's not going to be easy to be in a relationship anyhow because of just, again, how the world is going. But so he does have that strength. I think when he meets this person, I think it's going to require a little bit of traveling. I think he's going to need to, go somewhere to meet them. I don't mean real far, but yeah, he may have to drive maybe an hour and a half to see this person. I really think. And again, the Page of Pentacles came up last time too. I don't see where he's, really in a bind. I don't see where he's really rushing this whole process. I don't really think he's rushing the whole thing to get someone right away. But I do see, I definitely see with the 2 of Cups in the beginning that he will find somebody by the by the end of the year for sure. Okay. So that's what I get for you, Denise. Hey, CM. Hello, Quee Dreamer. How are you? All right. So Mayo Girl said, when will I find love and what will it be? What will he be like? So when will you find love and what'll he be like? Yeah, you can ask today. You can ask every single day, Quee Dreamer, that you come in, as long as you're here early enough. If you get here at 7 o'clock, I'm probably getting done. But yeah, you're here. It's 20 after 6. You are well, and you can absolutely ask questions. All right, so will you find love and what'll you be like? Yeah, you're welcome, Denise. What will he be like? All right. I think that it might be a little difficult for you to find someone right now. I think it's going to be difficult to find somebody right now. I think it's going to take a while. I think you've had a bad breakup. Probably the last relationship you had ended really poorly, I would say. I would definitely say that it ended poorly. And that's kind of disconcerting to you. You have the Knight of Rods, and I think the person you do finally meet, which is going to probably be closer to the end of the year, I think you will meet somebody, though, and I think they're going to be very adventurous, very energetic, very fiery, that kind of person. I think they're going to be, outgoing and stuff like that. So that'll be nice. That's always fun, right? If that's what you like. He's also very creative. He'll be also very, very creative. He'll be very much in touch with his emotions. They're not terrible. He'll be in touch with his emotions, but I do see where it's going to be a struggle finding this person. I think that's kind of what that card's trying to tell me, is that it's going to be difficult to find them. There's a bit of a struggle there to do that, but I think you will. I think you will find somebody, like I said, probably closer to the end of the year, and they're going to be, adventurous and energetic and creative. I think that's how it's going to be. It's going to struggle for years. See, that's why you're getting struggles on both ends, because you've been struggling for a long time. From one end to the other. This one is your past, right? It's your past because it's on this end. This one is your future. So you've been struggling for a very long time in between there. And in between there was a bad breakup. And then there's this person that's coming through. And this person coming through, like I said, energetic, fiery, adventurous, creative, inspired. Those are the things I see. That is what I see for you, Mayo Girl. I think you're just going to have to go out and look a little harder. You're just going to have to spend more time looking a little harder. So, all right, Vicky wants to know, what can I expect this May? You met someone you thought was amazing, but he broke your heart completely out of the blue. Yeah, and that's exactly what we had there with the Three of Swords. Three of Swords. You can see where you're just walking away in complete disbelief in that card, right? I have no idea why your question is not showing. Oh, the running started again in my house. Yeah, I don't know why your question didn't show, but I don't see it anywhere. So, all right. Hey, Valentina, I did not see you come in, but how are you doing? Yeah, of course you can ask. You can absolutely ask. All right, Vic, here we go. You can't hear it. You can't hear the the footsteps are at my living room. Somebody's running through my living room right about now. It happens all the time when nobody's out there. It happens all the time. It stopped for a while though. I don't know. I just don't know. All right, so what is going on in May for you, Vicky? Well, I got the Two of Pentacles in the exact same spot as the last time I used this deck, which is strange. I've had the Nine of Swords in 2 readings tonight, too, in different decks. So that was good. All right, so what can you expect this May? You can expect things to completely start over. You're going to be looking for a fresh start. You're going to solve some issues that you've had, and you're going to have the strength to do it. That's the important part. It's not just the solving problems, solving some issues and stuff like that. That's going to be the important part, but the actually having the strength to do it and being able, having the balance of your mind and body to actually do those new things and to fix those issues that you have going on. I do think it's going to be a bit of a, you're going to have, it's going to be, you have 2 options really, and you're basically going to be looking, you're going to be looking for someone or something to help you decide. You're not going to know exactly which way to go. You're a bit unbalanced. You're a bit unsure of which way to go. He seems to be looking in one direction, but he's actually got his eyes closed. So, yeah, and he's not on real steady ground here. So I don't see where that's not going to be a great thing for you in May. But I do see, like I said, this beginning is really good. That fresh start, and like I said, you'll solve something that's been going on. You will figure it out. And you'll figure it out with the strength you have. And I see where that's kept you up. I see where that is something that you have been working on for a while. There's been an issue that you've worked on for a while. And I think that's, I think that has been difficult. I don't think you really want to see what's going on around you. You don't want to see all that's going on around you because you have your hand over your eyes. You put your head down, you've got your hand over. So, basically you've cut yourself off so you can't see anything. And you don't want to see the things that are all around you. Because if you did, it might scare you, right? It might upset you. So, yeah, I think that's what's going on with this whole situation. But again, I think you fix it, and I think you're going to do extremely well after you fix it. You're going to be able to do very well. You'll feel a lot better. You'll be feeling great, you'll feel great that you were able to fix this issue, whatever the issue is that you've got going on, that's going on right now, will get fixed, and you're going to feel really good about it. It's going to require choices, obviously, and it's something that you have dreaded doing, basically, really dreaded, but it's going to work out well. It's going to work out well in the end. So that's what I get for you. I hope that was kind of good. Hope that was there. All right, so what else do we got? So Valentina, yeah, you can absolutely ask a question anytime. And oh, I see. Okay, Valentina and Quee both wrote questions. So Quee said, will I find a person to learn from or collab with in my occult works? I am talking about in person, to work or practice in private. Okay. So you're looking for someone to practice your occult work. What exactly? So when you say occult work, what exactly are you trying to learn? What are you learning? Because that could be important. That could be very important. Thank you, Vic. Thank you, Vic. I appreciate that. I'm glad it. Yeah. What is the occult stuff you're actually learning or trying to learn, Quee? Because based on what it is, it's going to be different people that are going to be able to help you. Crystal works. Okay. So you're looking to do work with crystals. Okay. Well, I can't help you with that. That's for sure. That's definitely one of those things I don't know anything about. All right. So will you find somebody to help you so that you can learn? Excuse me. So you can learn with them and, and hopefully, get somebody who's really knowledgeable that you can practice with. I remember how it was when I was first starting to read cards and stuff, and I was dying to get people who would just let me do readings for them because I wanted to practice. I wanted to see if what I was reading was anything close to the truth. How do you know? I could sit here and do readings for myself all day and have no idea if they were good readings or not, because I know myself. But if I don't, when it's people that I don't personally know, I know you guys from being here. I know everybody here from being on the show, but I don't know you personally. I don't know, a lot of things. I don't know everything about you. So, it's very interesting. So it obviously builds things up. The more I do and the better you get at it. So I can understand where you're looking to find somebody who you can practice back and forth with. Page of Swords upside down says you have, you used to be excited about this, really, really excited about it. And now you've kind of lost a little bit of that excitement because you haven't been able to work with anyone. Since you haven't been able to work with anybody, you've kind of lost a little bit of that excitement, and it's kind of turned people away from helping at this point. Definitely. I definitely see where it might have turned some people away. However, I think you will find somebody who's going to help you, and they're going to help you and give you a lot of support. You're going to find some type of a group, maybe a Facebook group or something like that, that's going to give you a lot of support. There's going to be a lot of people on there, and you will find someone that will do, Facebook Live or something like that, and they'll help you, and you'll get good at it. Here you are being successful, and here's all the people that are helping you. Is it going to be difficult? Sure, it's difficult. Learning something new is never easy. It's going to be a bit of a burden. It's going to be a lot for you to carry, obviously, as you can see there. It's going to be a bit of a burden, but you are, once you find this group of people, you will get all that excitement back that you kind of lost just recently, over the past maybe month or so. So yeah. So since you haven't really had anybody to practice with and haven't had anything to do with it, I think you lost a little bit of that luster. It's lost its luster, but I think you'll get it back. And I think you'll do well. You just have to find the right group, and you find a group of people, like I said, on Facebook or something to that, like that, and there will be a lot of people you'll be able to practice back and forth with. Just try. Just type it in. Just search for like crystal readings or learning crystals, learning how to read crystals or something like that, and you'll find probably a million groups to join. And you find one that you like and that kind of have the same ideas that you have, and you join it, and those people will help you. Michelle, hello. Oh no, your dog passed away. Oh, well, I'm terribly sorry. I am absolutely so sorry about your dog. I know how that could be. My dog is going to be 15 on Wednesday. No, I'm sorry, Thursday. Today's Tuesday. Happy Cinco de Mayo. My dog is going on Thursday. He'll be 15, and I worry every single day that something's going to happen. And our other dog is going to be 14 in June, so neither of them are puppies. But let's see what's going on. I think you will be happy with the outcome of the reading. I think you will. I just have that feeling right off the top of my head. Just thinking. Yeah, May 7th. It's crazy. So yeah, there's that death card. Not that it always means death, but it might in this case. All right, so I'm seeing that you right now are very, this is you pretty much being upset about the whole thing. You're just, beside yourself. You're just trying to hold on to everything right now because it happens. It happens and it's not good. And no matter how many people try to cheer you up, it's not helping. It's definitely not helping. It's not making any difference at all. That's for you. I think with the Ace of Pentacles, I really see that the dog he was very down to earth. He was a very calm, not crazy, run around, nutty kind of dog. He was very calm, very relaxing, and a very good companion. And you see here where they're buried here and stuff. And I see that along with the death card as being, your dog has passed away. But then there's that new beginning. His soul has moved on, and he is, he's moved over to a place where he's happy. He is, he can be childish again. He can be puppy-like again, and that's how he is now. He is very, very puppy-ish, for lack of a better word. I think he's in a place where he has, free run, and he's just like it was when he was a puppy, where he's just running around and playing and doing all kinds of stuff like that. So I definitely see that. I see good things for you, or for the dog, Michelle. So I'm very sorry about his passing, but he is very happy. Hello, High Priestess Illumination. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. Hey, we welcome you. Absolutely. Welcome to our little group here. Please subscribe and please hit like. I appreciate that. I would appreciate that. And if you have questions, if you have a question, please put it down there. Yeah, absolutely. See, that's you say about running through the grass and stuff, and that's what I see. I see her, I see her being like a puppy. If you had her since then, you remember what it used to be like. When she used to just run and play around and roll around and stuff like that. And I think, and I see that's exactly what's going on again at this point. So even though you're sad, and there's no reason not to be sad, yep, I think she's very happy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, losing a pet's terrible. So, all right. That was me. Yeah, what kind of dog was it? What kind of dog was she? Was she very calm, a very calm dog, like I had said? Because that's what I really saw. Very down to earth, very, very, very relaxed the older that she got. Thank you for your subscription, High Priestess. I appreciate that. I saw that come through. Awesome. Valentina, I did not see your reading, so no, we did not do Valentina's reading. I did not see it, but I will look back for it. Way back. Oh, Valentina, I would like to know what's coming towards me in love. Okay, got it. What is coming towards you in love? Yeah, she was mellow. That's exactly what I saw then. Yeah. Yeah. Well, 14 years is a good amount of time. 14 years is a good dog's life, and she is enjoying herself over the Rainbow Bridge. Right? Yeah, absolutely. Running through fields and having a good time, and just wide open space. I see. That's what I saw when I was doing the reading. Wide open spaces and a little puppy running and just having a good time. All right. What's coming in love? What is coming in love? We got the Five of Swords again, and we also got the Page of Swords. Very strange. Very, very strange. That's weird, but that's how it works. So I see with the Page of Swords for you, I see a person who's coming through that is trying to learn things, they're younger. It's a younger person who's trying to, maybe even find his first girlfriend kind of thing. Maybe he just never had the opportunity. Maybe he just, is a little socially awkward. But I do see that, they are a bit immature, I guess, which is a good way of saying it. I think that you just got out of, or just have been out of a relationship. The last one you had was somebody who was extremely controlling, somebody who was always over your shoulder, making sure that you were doing what they thought was right for you all the time. And, it was never okay for you to make up your own mind. They had to make it up for you. They were really making up your mind, playing mind games with you and stuff like that. Definitely. And I see that was really hurtful. That was extremely hurtful for you, because, who wants that? Who wants to have to play mind games throughout a relationship? No one. So I think that you're way better off without this. I think you're willing, to give yourself, as a girlfriend. I think you want to, become the girlfriend again with someone and have a nice, a long relationship. Definitely a long relationship with the King of Cups. That's what you're really looking for. It's because, of course, that's what you, that's where that whole emotional connection is going to be. And of course, being the king and being the oldest of the court cards, kind of makes it, kind of makes me think that it's a longer term relationship that's going to end up being there. But I definitely see where, you don't want to see this anymore. You've got your back turned towards this card. You can see that, right? You've got the moon here, so you're kind of in your own head about it. And you may have put these swords up around you. Usually it's okay, well, you can't sleep because the swords are all there and you don't want to see them. But I'm thinking maybe this time you've put them there. Just like the 8 or 9 of wands, where the guys kind of put all the wands around them. I think you've kind of shut yourself in to this little box. You've kind of put your walls up, basically, to a relationship. But you're willing to give someone a chance. You're willing to give them a chance. That's really what I see here. And like I said, the person, you will end up having deep feelings for them. They'll have deep feelings for you, and it will be a longer term relationship. It will be long. So that's what I see for you, Valentina. Coming. Haha, you did. You did what? You did what? There's a guy who I think is chasing me. Oh, there you go. But you're very guarded. Yeah, see, that's what I said about the swords then. Exactly. Yep, I see that. Hold on, I gotta cough. Okay, so yeah, that's what I see. CM wants to know, will anything interesting happen to me this week? Well, for the next 24 hours, you may be a bit confused, because our theme for the next 24 hours was definitely confusion. Definitely was confusion. So yeah, you did shut down emotionally. That's exactly what I saw. That's what I saw with it. You're very welcome, Valentina. I'm glad to do a reading for you. I'm glad I can. All right, so let's see what we end up with here. Will anything interesting happen to CM this week? Again, I got the Page of Pentacles in the 5th card slot there. That's 3 different readings. It's all been there. All right, anything interesting coming this week? Yeah. Bad decisions. Really bad decisions. Something's going to happen this week, and you're going to make an absolutely horrible decision about it, unfortunately. Between the Devil and the 2 of Rods, you have to decide on something here. Obviously, you have to make a choice because you have choices to make, and then you've got the devil right after it, and that's going to be, just a bad decision. It's gonna, you're just not gonna come up with the best solution. That's for sure. You won't come up with the very best solution. Not at the time. At the time, you won't. I think you will after you do it. After you come up with this decision, and it turns out not so great for you. I think you go back and you rethink it, and I think because you're so sensitive that it turns into something that you are get very upset about. I think it's something you'll get very upset about, and then you'll come up with a better solution. You'll come up with something that is a better solution than the bad decision that was made here. You'll come up with a better idea, and I think you'll be able to rectify the problem. I think you'll be able to fix it. Yeah, I definitely think you'll be able to fix it because you learned your lesson. Basically, you learned your lesson. So I do. That's kind of what I see going on here. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to say, every single reading can't be bright and sunny, but I see a sunny ending, a bright sunny ending, and I see where you've learned from your mistakes. You learn from the mistakes. You get very upset because you're extremely sensitive. You come up with a better plan, and you learn from your mistakes so you can move forward. But initially you have to make a choice about something, and it's definitely not a good choice that you made. All right. Yeah, my little fishing buddy here has come up 3 times tonight so far. There's still time. A little bit of time. A little bit. So where are we? Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday, Cinco de Mayo. Yesterday was Star Wars Day. Today is Cinco de Mayo. Yeah. So, does anybody else have a question? High Priestess, did you have a question that you wanted read? Feel free. Also, don't forget, you can go to my website. The website, you can find everything out that you need to. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You can send comments to me through email. There's a comment section. I will answer emails within 24 hours. And you can make donations there, and you can set up private readings on there. So there's a lot of stuff going on that little website. Check it out when you can. nightreadertarot.com. That's nightreadertarot.com. That's my commercial. And now back to our show. You have a question? Absolutely, you can ask. It is definitely okay. Hey, Tio. How are you? How are you doing? CM, you want to know what the decision's about? Okay. While High Priestess types her question in, I will see if we can figure out what your decision is about. Because it definitely, like I said, I didn't see anywhere in there that it looked like it was really a good decision. But I saw that you had to make one. Okay. Well. All right. So you're going to have to make a decision based on it's going to have to do with your friends. It's going to have to do with your friends, and if there's going to be one of your friends. Oh, good. How many cards should I make before posting to Kickstarter? You should make 37, by the way. Yeah, 37 cards before. So yeah, I think it's got to do with your friends, and I think it's got to do with one of their relationships, a relationship that one of your friends is having. I think that's where it's going to come across as as an issue. I don't think I don't think you'll use good judgment. I think your judgment is going to be a bit of an issue, and that's kind of why. That's why it was such a bad decision, because your judgment was a little out of whack when you did it. But but yeah, I definitely see where it's one of your friends who's kind of down to earth, kind of a real down to earth person, is going to have an issue with a relationship, and the advice or decisions that you help them with are not going to be the best decisions. All right. Yeah, so I'd say 30, 37. Is that what I said? 37, 34. Hey, our theme of the day is confusion. I said, how much more apropos could that be? Everything you hear on the news is confusing. Everything, every person that speaks says something completely different. So confusion is very simple for the next 24 hours. All right, so High Priestess, you're considering paying a fairly large sum of money for an online course, but you don't know if it's worth the investment to upgrade your skills. All right. All right, let's see. Is it worth the money? You just ordered this deck. This deck, the Llewellyn, basic Llewellyn Rider Waite style deck. Yeah. So I think, you're a little nervous about spending all that money, and it's kind of put you. It's kind of you're really on your own thinking about it, I would say. And it's not going to be, you're not going to get that sudden opportunity that you want from it. You're not going to get the opportunities from it that you think you would get. Again, we got the Queen of Pentacles, which was just in the last reading too. And, that's just showing that you are already disciplined in the whole thing. So whatever it is that you're taking classes for, is definitely something that you know about, something that you've already worked on, something that you're doing now, and you're doing it pretty well. The High Priestess is telling you, be patient, be understanding, use your intuition on this, use your intuition before you go and shell out a lot of money for a class, for something that you're already really kind of good at, something you already know what you're doing, because it's just going to be, it may just end up being money that's kind of thrown away, and once it's gone, it doesn't come back. That's kind of what I'm seeing with the Wheel of Fortune on that. Once it's gone, you kind of threw it away, and it doesn't come right back. It may not be the investment. Usually you would want to send out the money and get some great information and move forward here, but I just don't see that. I see where it's gone and no coming back. So that's kind of what I got for you, High Priestess. Thank you. Yeah, you got the High Priestess card. How much better is that, right? That was that was good. That was definitely good. He also ordered the Tarot of the Haunted House. Oh, that's interesting, Denise. That should be very interesting. Let me know how you like it. Let me know how you like this deck, the Llewellyn, the basic Llewellyn deck. Yeah, I think you should do. I don't know how many pictures you've got so far, Tio. I've seen them, but I haven't. I don't know how many there are that you've done so far. It looked like probably 15, maybe. Honestly, I would do maybe 20 to 25 and then put it on Kickstarter. And while it's being funded, that'll give you the time to, I think, to finish them up. Yep. So, yep, there you go. 25. That's it. There it is. That was 20 to 25 was my my real guess. That was my, not just pick a random number guess. Yep. Awesome. Right on the same page then. All right, Kayla, this will be our last question. And does Jacob like you? Does he like you? All right, let's see. Let's see what Jacob is thinking. Does he like you? All right, let's see if Jacob likes you. Well, Jacob's not so sure right off the bat. I'll tell you that. Again, the High Priestess comes out. Since the High Priestess is here, she's come out on her. She's come out in this reading as well. So I think he's juggling around his whole thoughts about you. I think he's really kind of on the fence and not really on the same page as you are right now. Again, the High Priestess is saying, use that intuition. Be patient. You got to be patient. It's going to take a while. This is a half a month, I'd say. Right? From basically a new moon to a full moon is half a month, and then back to a full moon, or back to a new moon would be the full month. So a half a month, definitely you're going to want to be patient at least that long, 15, maybe 20 days of patience. He feels like he's kind of held down. He's kind of burdened a little bit by the whole idea of dating. Maybe, if he's really looking for a date, I'd say that's what he kind of feels like he's not ready for that. He's not sure, so he's not ready for it. But I think when he does, I really think that when this happens, when he gets together and tells you that he likes you, I think it's going to be really good. I think you'll be really happy with it. He's just kind of immature about it. And that's the problem. He's just a bit immature. And I think that's where the issue is. I think that kind of goes back to the whole juggling thing here. He doesn't he doesn't know what he wants because of that immaturity. So that's kind of what I see, Kayla. That's what I saw. All right. So that was it. That was our show for the night. Another good hour. Yep, Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. They were very, very prominent tonight. Once again, the ghost has stopped running back and forth around my house, and now I'll go out there and there'll be nothing. No sounds, no nothing. It'll be okay. Very strange. Very, very strange. But all right, you guys all have a good night. I hope you had a good time, and we'll be back here again tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Tomorrow night at 6 o'clock on YouTube and on Facebook. So either way, you can come in and see it. And I will see you all then, 6 o'clock tomorrow night. Good night.